Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. I feel like I haven't filmed a video in absolutely ages, and it has been ages. I don't think I've done one in about 3 weeks. And the reason for that, not that you're worried, I'm sure, and the reason for that is because I had the cold, and then for the past couple of weeks I just haven't been feeling 100%, and I actually lost my voice, which I'm sure most of my friends were happy about, but it wasn't very good for filming videos. So although I haven't been filming anything, I have been shopping as per usual, and I thought I would share some of that stuff with you today. So I have a ton of stuff to get through, and I'm just going to let you know now, I will be using the Christmas word throughout this video, and I'm sure I will use it in my up and coming videos. So apologies for those people that don't want to think about Christmas just yet, but I am so excited about it. I have had my Christmas Starbucks coffee, and that's probably why I feel a bit hyper. So today I have a homeware haul, so it's a bit of a mixture of homeware items and also bath items. So I went into Lush during the week and I stocked up on a few items there, and exciting news, Belfast has just opened a Tiger store, and I am a massive fan of Tiger. Anytime I go to Scotland or London or anywhere like that, I always go into Tiger and stock up on loads of stuff. Although I can get some of the items when I go on trips and things like that, the majority of things that I really want from Tiger are their homeware sort of items. So the larger things that usually I can't pack into my suitcase, or at least I have tried and failed at packing into my suitcase. Got a few things that I certainly didn't need, but I definitely wanted, so I'm just going to talk you through those. These are just a few of the things that I picked up during the week, and then after Tiger, obviously I went straight into Lush and bought a few things as well. The first item I picked up from Tiger was this little shelf unit type thing, and this is a oblong sort of shape. Is that the right phrase? I'm not sure, but it's got 6 sides. Is that a hexagon? I don't know. Anyway, it's this sort of honeycomb shape, and it's sort of set in, so it's a couple of centimetres deep, so you can set things in it. And I just thought these would be really nice in my living room. I actually bought 3 or 4 of them. Well, I bought 3 and then I thought about it and I went back the next day and got another one. And the reason for that is because I thought that these would look particularly good with a couple in a row, arranged, so maybe have 3 set beside each other. It would look lovely with some things either inside them or mounted on them, or little photographs hanging from them. These were only a £5, which I think was really good, and I think that they would look particularly good with things that were like rose gold or something. I know rose gold trend is really in at the minute, and I'm loving it myself, so I just thought it was really great. And then I also went back to get another one. I thought these would come in really handy as like a tray for my perfumes. I have quite a lot of perfumes, as I'm sure you've seen lurking in the background of previous videos. I thought this would be a really nice way of arranging my perfumes, so because it's a little deeper, it just means that the perfumes aren't going to go everywhere if I lift the tray up. I also like the option of that you could paint the background. I've already done that with one of them. I painted it like a light pink pastel colour, and I think it looks really good, so we'll see what they look like up. I'm sure I'll post a few photos up on Instagram as well once it's all done. Since December is well on its way, I saw the sparkly paper in Tiger and couldn't resist it. So this is for 2 metres, and I think it was £3, which I'm sure you could probably get at better value somewhere else, but I didn't think it was too bad, and I just thought it was so lovely. So this is super sparkly, and it's a really nice fine glitter, and it's not too chunky, so I don't think it's going to fall everywhere when I start to wrap things in it. And I just thought this would get me started on my Christmas shopping and make me feel a little bit more festive. I also was considering actually lining some of those wee honeycomb shells that I showed you just there now, and maybe put this in the background of it just to make it look a little bit more Christmassy. So if I have them hanging, I might well either glue this to the background, or I could always just blue tack it just to give it a really nice festive lining. So I just thought this was lovely and I had to get it. Unfortunately, they didn't have it in any other colours, at least when I was in, because I really would have liked it in a red or silver as well, but hopefully they'll get that in as well closer to Christmas. So I just picked up a little hobby glue sort of thing, and this is just like PVA glue, and it was only £1, and I thought if I wanted to cover anything in the glitter paper or anything like that, I was considering putting like vintage paper in the background of those wee shells as well, and I could do it using this. So I just picked this up when I saw it, because I'm sure I had some ages ago, but I hate it lurking around and usually just chuck it out, because once it starts to dry out it gets really messy. So I just picked up a new one. So my last item from Tiger was this little sort of copper rose gold photo frame, and this is only £2, and this has a little stand at the back, so you can just have it freestanding wherever you want, but I actually like this to put into the wee shelves that I bought earlier. I just thought it would be a really nice contrast to the black background, and I don't have much that is rose gold or copper sort of shades, and they are my favourite at the minute. So I just thought this would be a really nice way of putting something a little bit more decorative around the house. So that's the homeware, and now onto the sort of bath items. As I said, Lush is just beside Tiger in Belfast, so of course I had to pop in while I was there, and I picked up a few more items. I actually did have a few more than this, but I've sort of used them in between the time that they've been sitting there. Bought 3 items. So this is the first one, and it is the Cinders bath bomb, and I will open it up so you can have a look. And I think this one was about £2 or £3. I think it was like £2.90 or something along those lines. And this is it here. And I think I've heard people say that the top of it is like popping candy or something. On the wee description it says, warm up with this hot fruit punch fragrance and drop into your bath for a fireside comfort. So it does have like a fruity sort of scent to it, and a sort of smokiness to it. This one's a little bit smaller than the usual size. Everybody seems to talk about this a lot. I'm not sure if this is a seasonal bath bomb, but either way, I've heard so much about it, so I thought I would try it myself, and it just smells really lovely. This item is another bath bomb, and this is the So White bath bomb. And this one isn't too exciting to look at. It is just a sort of plain, oh, I didn't think it had pink in it. I thought it was just plain white. Anyway, it might be pink in the middle, I'm not sure, I've never tried it. The description says that there is bergamot and rose scents in this one, and also a hint of apple, and that's probably why I really liked it, because I like appley scents and citrusy scents. And again, I've heard this one being talked about before, and it just smells so lovely. It's quite a fresh, sort of fruity scent, and there seems to be a little bit of glitter on it. I'm not sure if that was just from other items that I tried in Lush, but it looks really lovely. And again, I think this was probably about £3 or £4. Like, although it's not the prettiest one to look at, I think this will be really lovely in the bath, so I can't wait to try that one out. Do you know what it actually smells like a little bit? Does it? And I suppose probably because it looks a bit like it as well. You know those giant jawbreakers? I remember always having them as a child, and it smells a little bit like that. I don't know what it is about it. But it reminds me of the smell of giant jawbreakers, if that makes sense. I don't know. If you've tried it, let me know if you think that too. I thought this would be really nice as a wee bit of a change, but I'm sure during December I will stock up on all the cinnamony scents and the really Christmassy scents, so I just wanted to try something a little bit different and a little bit fresher before all of those scents. And last but not least of the Lush collection is the Candy Mountain Bubble Bar, and this I think was about £3, £3 or £4. So it looks like this, and as I said, it's a bubble bar, so you just sort of crumble a little bit into the bath, and it's meant to make it super bubbly, which I absolutely love. I think the bubble bars are probably my favourite item from Lush, although I haven't tried any of their face masks and I've been meaning to, but I just thought this looked so cute and so pretty, and it looks like a wee unicorn horn or something like that, and it's sort of like a twist of pink and white, and it is totally covered in glitter, so it smells really lovely. So the next two items are from Superdrug, and first up we have the I Love Cherry Almond Sparkle, and this is the bath and shower cream. Now, I was never really that keen on getting bath items as presents and things like that a couple of years ago, because they're always a bit rubbish. But I found in the past year or so that bath items have become so much nicer. The companies have finally realised that the scent of things and how bubbly it is and everything like that really matters. So it was only earlier this year that I'd finally tried the I Love Bath collection items, and I absolutely adore them. I do love them, and I think that they're really lovely and the scents are really nice. So this one is actually, I know it is like a Christmassy gift, it's like a Christmas gift box, but I did pick it up just for myself because I'd smelt it in store. I think they had like a miniature version of this, and I wanted the bigger bottle, so I just ordered it online. And this is a big 500ml bottle, and the scent is Cherry Almond Sparkle, and it is so lovely. If you don't like that marzipan-y almondy smell, you probably won't like this, but I just thought it was so lovely and a little bit festive. And you get a wee cream puff with this, I think, as well. So it would make a really nice little gift. I think this is about £4. It was down to £4. With all the I Love range, you can use them in the bath or in the shower as well. And I just think that it really does fill the whole room with the scent. Some bath products can just sort of disappear after a little while, but I find with most of the I Love products that the scent sort of hangs around for a little bit longer. And their strawberry milkshake, I think it is, scent is really lovely as well, and I've been using that most of the year. I also find with most of the products that I've tried from the range make your skin really super soft as well, and your bath really bubbly, so who doesn't want that? And I just thought I would treat myself to this, and I'm excited to try this one out. Next item is again from Superdrug, and I think that Superdrug has only started to stock this fairly recently, and this is called Bubble Tea Bath and Body, and they have a couple of items like little bath fizzers, and I'm sure they have like a spritzer and things like that, but my eye was caught by this, and these are basically little tea bags with scent in them for your bath, and these are called Bubbles and Tea Edition Bath Infusion Tea Bags Summer Fruit Tea Scent. These have a summer fruit scent, so it is ripe raspberries, strawberries and blackberries with a twist of white tea, and these are all paraben free and things like that. So they come in a box like this, and you get 10 of them, so I will show you what they look like. Inside the little box, they are all lined up like this, and you just pick out a little tea bag, and I just think this is so super cute. And it says on it, obviously, don't drink me, just in case you have children or anything like that. And the inside, the little packaging is really nice as well. And as I said, you get 10 little tea bags. These are just for me and my boyfriend because he quite likes using bath stuff as well. And they smell amazing. They're a really strong fruity scent. So if you like sort of fruity scents, that'd be perfect for a little gift. I actually did buy a couple, and I did buy a couple more for a couple of friends I'm getting for Christmas, because I thought they would quite like them too. And it's just like a little tea bag, and inside I think it must just be like bath salts or whatever. It just says to sort of have it running underneath the hot water and then just to sort of keep it into the bath. So I'm excited to try these out, and apart from anything else, I just think they'll make a really nice little gift. I think they're usually maybe £5 or £6, but I have a feeling that I got them for about £4. And the very last product that I have is this little candle, and this is locally made in Belfast. And if you're from Belfast or Northern Ireland, you might have heard of them. They're the Bearded Candle Makers, and I think that their scents are amazing. They're sort of artisan candle makers, all handmade in Belfast and hand poured and things like that. And this is in the scent Sweet Coffee, so that's it there. And apart from anything, I just thought that this little glass brown jar was so pretty. And they do have Instagram and Twitter and everything like that there, so I'll leave a little link to their pages down below. And they do have an Etsy store as well, so if you're not from Northern Ireland and can't make it to anywhere that they sell them, you can order them online, or at least some of them. And this is a natural soya candle, so their candles are all made with soya wax. And the reason for that, I think, is because I think it's better for you. It burns cleaner. While it burns, the scent is meant to flow through your house a little bit better. And also when you blow it out, you don't get that sort of blackness that you do with regular wax candles. I mean, I still love other wax candles like Yankee Candle, but you find with those ones, once you blow it out, you can get quite a lot of black smoke. And so you're not meant to get that sort of waxy after scent that you sometimes get with other candles. I actually haven't burned this yet because, as I said, I haven't been feeling great for the past couple of weeks, so my sense of smell isn't great at the moment, but I can smell it. I did smell it at the time when I bought it, and it was amazing. If you like coffee, you will love this, I'm sure. It's like a really strong natural coffee smell, but it's slightly sweeter too. It would just make a really great gift. I know I bought one of my best friends one of these as well because she's addicted to coffee too. And I think the jars are slightly more expensive. It is a small jar, but this was £12.50 I think, but you can get versions in a little tin as well, which are easier to transport and things like that. So as I say, I will link them down below, and I'm sure you can check them out there. And it's just a really fun local business from Belfast. So as soon as my sense of smell totally returns, I will be burning this, and I'm sure I'll probably go and get a few more of their candles too, for gifts and things, and just for myself. With that is the end of my haul, and I hope you enjoyed seeing what I picked up from Tiger and Lush and Superdrug. And I would love to know if you have any recommendations of things that you've been really enjoying at the minute. Especially from Lush. I would love to know if there's any products that you would really recommend. I've been waiting for ages to pick up a few of their face masks. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!